Hello everybody and welcome back again to Ian Haugland's official Facebook page and the questions and answers section. This is, I believe, the fourth time now that we're doing this, and it's just getting better and better all the time. So many questions are being sent in and they are very interesting. Most of them, I'm just laughing all the time when I'm reading them. So just keep on sending the questions, even though I don't, answer it right away. So it's, it might take some time, but eventually. And this is actually connecting to the first question. This is from Nadesdja from France, and she asked me, so how do you choose the questions for the Ian Haugland official Facebook page? Is it kind of a lottery, or does it have to do with the relevance of the question? Not really. It's more a lottery than doesn't have to do anything with the relevance, because I think all questions are as irrelevant as any question. I mean, a question is a question, and if it's a crazy question, that's fine. If it's a serious question, that's fine too. So I mean, I'm a crazy drummer. What can you expect? I answer any question. So yeah, it's more of a lottery, So just, as I said, just keep on sending your questions. Eventually, you will get an answer here at the Ian Haugland official Facebook page. Okay, the next question comes from Holland, and it's from Esther de Vries. And the question goes, what is the reason why you're making music? What does it give to you? I think the reason why I'm playing music is because I have to. It's my purpose. It's like we have a heart to pump blood. It's the heart's purpose. And music, play music, be part of music. That's my purpose here in this world, I guess. And I found out when I was 12, 13 years old, when I heard the Rainbow Rising album in 1976. I went to see Rainbow later the same year. It was like the mighty creator, calling whatever you may, just spoke to me and said, hey Ian, this is what you're gonna do. This is your life. So it's like I didn't really choose between playing ice hockey, football, or maybe play in a band. It was more like, yeah, I was, chosen by music to do this. So music to me is life, really, I guess. Valeria Valenzuela from Chile. That's a beautiful name, by the way. I like the sound of that name. In any way, her question goes, I'm an artist too. I'm a singer and I love it. But when I get on stage, I get so nervous. You're a fantastic drummer and I want to know how you do to keep calm with so many people in the audience. Please give me some advice. Valeria, I think it's there are a couple of things you can think about to keep calm, really. It's never go on stage and perform stuff that you don't really like, that you can't deliver from your heart. Because then people will never, they will never really accept it. Because they would see through that. That's one advice, I think. And another one, never go on stage unprepared, You got to rehearse, you got to learn the lyrics, you got to learn the melodies and maybe the moves. I'm not sure what kind of a singer you are, if you're a show singer or with a band or whatever. But, if you learn your music and you know it from within, you can always relax and you don't have to feel the tension from the audience as much. But I mean, I know exactly what you feel, because sometimes I get really nervous myself when I go on stage, But one trick that I've come up with that works for me in any way is that when I go on stage and I see like thousands and thousands of people out there, sometimes, when you play a big festival, it can be up to 30, 35,000 people. And it's kind of scary, it is. But what you got to do is to remember that you're not performing to 30,000 people. You're performing to 30,000 individuals. It's me performing to that guy down there. It's me performing to that girl over there. And you got to think the same with each and every person in the audience. Because when you feel personally connected to each one of them, it's not getting that scary anymore, But when you see like a crowd of 30,000 just standing out there, then it can be really scary. Try and see each and every person in the audience as an individual. It won't be that scary anymore, I think. It works for me in any way. I hope it works for you too. Next question comes from UK, and it's Amanda Marlow, and her question goes like this. They say that the drummer in any band is the mad crazy loud one because they're stuck behind the drum kit. Is this true with you? Amanda, it's absolutely true. And that's why I'm going to try and answer this question with a pair of drumsticks up my nose. I think many drummers are frustrated because they are not given as much spotlight and as much attention as front guys of the band. The singer and the guitar player, for instance, get more interviews and get more seen, basically. And some drummers get frustrated by that. That's not the case with me, though, because I think it's important to understand that in a band, each member serves a special purpose. I think the front man has to, deal with the big burden of being a front man, handle the whole audience and all that. A guitar player is supporting the main guy, the singer, and the drummer is, I am the engine in the band, and I would like to be the front man, really. So in my case, I'm just stupid and mad, crazy in general. It doesn't have to do with the drumming. But also, some drummers, I guess, are bad because they. It goes down to what instrument you choose. The bad guys tend to go for the more animal sort of instinct, the more basic stuff, like playing drums, for instance, banging the shit out of stuff, while the more sophisticated persons, they play keyboards, they learn music, notes and harmonies and stuff. The same with the singer, who's got to, not only sing well, but he's got got to have a good look and, good appearance and stuff like that. Oh, fuck. Close shot there. Ooh. In any way, yeah, I think it's definitely the case that most drummers are crazy and weirdos. The last question comes from around here, Sweden, that is. It's Ulf Nilsson who wants to know if there are any outtakes from the last 3 Europe albums, Start from the Dark, Secret Society, and Last Look at Eden. There are some demos of songs that never made it all the way to the recording studio, but I doubt that those songs will be released in that format. They simply don't live up to the high standards of Europe's demands when it comes to sounds and performance and all that. You never know. Maybe one of those songs would be re-recorded in the future. I don't know. But we actually recorded 2 songs for the Last Look at Eden album that were never released. One of the songs is an old favorite cover song. It was we had finished the recording sessions, but still the drums and everything was set up in the studio, so we had some time, sort of, So we just had some beer, got kind of drunk, and decided to jam, and went out in the studio and started playing around. And the producer in the control room, he just, without telling us, he pressed rec. And he captured the moment. So it's very rough and very drunken and very fun and very jamming. But I'm not sure if it's ever going to be released. The other song, though, is a real, an original Europe song, which is recorded. And I think it's good enough to be released in one or another way, but we never know. Still, it is an outtake, so we'll see if it will be released in the future. But there are a couple of songs, yeah, there are. So this is the last answer for this time. But next week I will be back again. And remember what I said earlier, Remember where you heard and saw the exclusive stuff first, here at the official Ian Haugland Facebook page. This is the place to be. Thanks for being here. See you next week.